that you've done. You need rest. You deserve, well-deserved rest, mashallah. But a couple of things I would like to tell. Why these training sessions are necessary. You know, in corporate sector or in any factory or any office, wherever you find a job, they don't straight away just push you into the job. They make you go through certain kinds of activities so that you realize and you know what you are subject to, what your responsibilities are, how you are going to perform those activities and get the maximum benefit out of it. It is the same. Wali, we only know for karamats. Okay, the person who shows karamats is a wali. But then Allah Ta'ala chooses somebody for wilayat, for being his friend. First he gives them ilm and then he gives them wilayat. This is the order. So whenever we go for tabligh Islam, for propagation of Islam, so we should know the terms and conditions and the tactics and the ways and means to achieve the target. Then only we will be able to do that. Otherwise, it will be just, job half done. And half done job is not well done. Well begun is half done. That is how we should approach it. So, I'll just give you an example, classical example of how we don't know proper things and then we try to do things and we fail. How to say salam? When you stand up for bayan or Naaz Sharif, so how do we say salam to people? Anybody? हम सलाम तो करते हैं ना? कैसे करते हैं?
Assalamualaikum.
Yes.
Assalamualaikum.
Just listen to what people say here. Okay? Keep listening. What did he say?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay. For you?
Duru Sharif.
No, I'm asking about salam.
Assalamu alaikum.
Loudly.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Full version.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh wa maghfiratuh.
Acha. You?
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
You?
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Loudly.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Is there any difference between what people are saying? The thing is the same. Do you find any difference? Do you notice any difference? Muhammad, how do you say salam?
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Tosif, what did you say?
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Yes. You? Luqman?
Assalamu alaikum.
When you write it, I said yesterday, last night, when you write something, you realize where you're going wrong. The salam is the same thing. Everybody has to say the same word, same set of words, but everybody pronounces it differently. He's got his own pronunciation, own Arabs, own. Sometimes people unknowingly say "Assalamu alaikum." Sounds like that. Maybe he's not saying that, but it sounds like that. And when a muballigh sounds like that, it gives a wrong impression. That means we are not trained how to say salam. Sadiq?
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Subhanallah.
MashaAllah. That's better. Always remember, it is Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. It's not like that. Assalamu alaikum. Will you say that?
Assalamu alaikum.
And wa rahmatullahi.
Warahmatullahi.
Sometimes people say rahmatullahi. It's not rahmatullahi. It is wa rahmatullahi.
Warahmatullahi.
And again.
Warahmatullahi.
Wa आगे क्या है? आगे यहाँ पर बहुत फर्क पड़ता है. कोई बोलता है बरकातहू, कोई बोलता है बरकातहू, कोई बोलता है बरकातू. तो उसमें बहुत फर्क पड़ जाता है. सही क्या है बाबा बताइए, बाबा फैसल.
अस्सलामु अलैकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुह.
व बरकातुह, रा पर भी जबर है ना. व बरकातुह, बोला व बरकातुह, तहू नहीं, तु. व बरकातुह. Now you know, you'll realize कि अपने को कितना आता है. कहाँ कहाँ हम लोग जो है annoying mistakes करते हैं, and people spot it, especially ulama. They'll point it out. सलाम करने तो आता नहीं है, तो वली बन गया है, ऐसा होता है. Then you feel disgraced, and then you say, oh, I'm not going to become a muballigh now. They taunt me. They're not taunting you, they're pointing out there is something lacking in your training, which will come by training. That is why these sessions are, maybe they are short sessions, but important. At least you learn one thing at a time, and then you can go on. From there, you can get the inspiration to find out your own mistakes before somebody else finds it. Right? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Always say like that. Otherwise, if you can't extend it, say Assalamu alaikum. But obviously, if you want to earn more good deeds, then you have to do it in full. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Now what should be the reply?
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Yeah. Sometimes, Wassalam. The prompt reply comes like this. Wassalam, wassalam. What's wassalam? Wassalam is a shortcut, you know. Wa alaikumus salam. Wa alaikumus salam.
Wa alaikum assalam
And it remains the same. Wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wa barakatuh. Wa alaikumus salam.
wa alaikum assalam
Wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is, I just wanted to convey to you that there are small issues, small things which create flutter and anguish in the minds of people. What kind of muballigh is he? He doesn't know how to do salam. Don't panic because of criticism. Try to improve. Try to come back strong. If a batsman gets out on a duck in one innings, he does not quit the game. He comes back in the second inning and hits a century and shows to the people it was just a fluke. I've come better prepared, strong man, strong player after the setback. So I'll just forget about the last innings. And even if you have hit a triple century in the first innings, when you start the next innings, it starts with 0. So don't just dwell in the past, on glories of the past. I've done this, I've done that. What you are today is today. Right? If I have performed well in the last 25 years, and if I come here today and don't perform, people will say, why is he here for? They don't dwell in my past till I perform. You know, look at what is happening to Sachin Tendulkar in Australia. People are keeping him out of the team. You know, this is something you can't accept. He has served the country for 25 years, and now when he's not performing, the captain says, please sit out, otherwise retire. So always the performance speaks, not you, not the personality. How you perform, that speaks. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Actions speak louder than words. That is a classical example of that. He might be boasting of his performances. Last 50,000 runs I have scored and 100 centuries I have scored. No, today you are getting out or not. So actions speak louder than words. That was the message. How do you say salam now? Repeat it, please.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Somebody says barakatuh. No, wa barakatuh.
Wa barakatuh.
Repeat it.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
This is how you have to say that. If somebody sneezes, what should he say?
Alhamdulillah.
The person who sneezes, he should say, and the person who replies to him.
Yarhakumullah.
What's that? What's that?
Yarhakumullah.
Bolo?
Yarhakumullah.
Yarhakumullah. Acha. Or anything else? Yarhamukullah. Acha. And you? Yarhamukallah. Now I've got three different things. This is where we have to pinpoint. Everybody has his own. Now who is right? What should the people do? This is where the Muballigh steps into. Finds out. Without making them feel hurt, he has to correct you. How do you correct it? Suppose a person sneezes and does not say Alhamdulillah. How would you approach him and make him realize that he hasn't said Alhamdulillah? And how would you tell him to say Alhamdulillah? If you go and tell him straight away, oh man, you have not said Alhamdulillah. Why are you doing? Are you a Muslim? It's not the way. How would you approach him? Think. You would straight away tell him. You will say Alhamdulillah.
Yes, sir.
Then what's the point? You are not sneezed.
Next time he sneezes.
Could be one of the methods. But is it effective? As effective as it should be? I think you are too tired to talk about it. I'll let you sleep today. Okay? Take some rest. Think about it. We'll discuss about it in the afternoon. Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.